Hi, everybody. It's Monday, March 31st, and the market's going down. I'm really sad about it because I really didn't want this to be the big correction. I was hoping and dreaming to see that 6,500 level, but clearly it's not going to happen. But the nice thing is life is easy. Life is easy. We're just going to short the market. So once the market takes this low out, see this low right here at 5504. Once 5504 goes, it's over. We're on the bearish count, which means that, hold on, I gotta go. This is the weekly chart. Let me show the daily chart. Okay, so here's the daily. So remember how I was thinking that this was A, B, and then wave C, and then we would go straight up. That was my dream scenario. The moment we take out 5504, the dream scenario is dead. It's over. So, but we get into another dream scenario, and that's just fucking, excuse my French. I use bad words. It's a bad thing, but you just short the market. And you just short the market and you hold your short until 5,000. That's really what will happen. So the moment 5504 is taken out to the downside, you can go short, right? And you go short and you get to hold short until basically 5,000. It's simple because then we know that the top was in here and that this is now a wave 2 correction. And a wave 2 correction can go really low. So it will probably go to 5,000. But it's easy, right? It's really easy. So a break of 5504, go short, be a little careful around 5400. 5400 we can see bounces, but over time we will continue lower ultimately to 5,000. It's as simple as that. Let's look at something happy. So KGC is on a roll, is rocking and rolling. I'm very happy. It's one of my favorite stocks of all time. And look at this. It's not going down during this correction. So once again, the world doesn't end when the market corrects. Guys, the world doesn't end. Some stocks do perfectly fine. And that's why you have in your long-term portfolio, you have diversification. And in your long-term portfolio, you just have to be prepared that some stocks, aka Tesla, Tesla, you're going to be holding for a while. But that's okay. So, but here KGC is doing great. So that makes me happy. I'm obsessed with the quantum computing. Now, okay, here's the thing. I think a lot of stocks don't ever go anywhere in this world. But, you know, I've been talking about this head and shoulders pattern on qubits, and it's really interesting to me. So we've got our shoulder, we've got our head. Now we're going to crash downwards. If it revisits this area like below $4, I would buy it for a long-term hold. I would. This is my crash stock. So when the market goes to 5,000, which it will, the market will go to 5,000. I'm gonna check in on qubits and maybe like take a small position at like hopefully a very 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 low price for a long-term hold. That's definitely gonna be a long-term investment for me. IONQ is also quantum computing. It's a little weird because this is a really sharp move down, which is classic A wave. Then we had the B wave rebound, and then we had a very lazy C wave down. This is interesting, guys, and this shows you a wild card in the stock market because check this out. You have to see this. This could be wave. This is wave 1. This is wave 2. This is wave 3. This is wave 4. And this is clearly we're going to go down. Wave 5. I don't think it will actually go that low, like maybe like here or something like that, right? And then, hold on, I'm doing this so that you can think about what I have to say. So here's wave A. Here's wave B, right? Over here. And this could still be wave C. This could still be wave C, guys. This could still be wave C, and qubits could still go straight up. And it's really interesting, and this is almost a wild card. And some Elliott waivers on the S&P, some Elliott waivers on the S&P are saying, and let me show you back the S&P. The S&P here, right? We're clearly like, what happens if this is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then the market still goes straight up. So at the beginning of this video, I think this is really, really, really low probability. However, this is why be careful at around 400. So when you go short, when this thing breaks 5504, right? When this thing breaks 5504 and you take your short position, um, keep a stop. Like, pick your level to put a stop, either break even, either taking a small loss, whatever, or a trailing stop. Pick your stop. And the reason being is there is the smallest offhand chance, the tiniest chance that at 400 the market could do a massive bounce, which would explain what I'm seeing in the IONQ chart, right? And so we need to be, that's the only possibility of something crazy happening. And yeah, and you can see it on the IONQ chart. But yeah, so be careful. But on overall, based upon everything that we know, is going on in the world, we should see 5,000 in the market. And we just need to keep watching these stocks, because even if the market's crashing, some stocks will go up. So maybe the market goes to 5,000, but IONQ actually like does this. What if IONQ, for some reason, maybe down here we get a news announcement and IONQ goes straight up? We need to be prepared. So we have to check in with these stocks every single day. And then finally, Tesla. Oh, poor Tesla. It's so sad. Okay, well, clearly we're getting some type of 5-wave move down on Tesla, which means we're going to have this giant A, B, and C wave down. We might even see $100 on Tesla eventually. But hey, such is life. That's just what it is. But ultimately, it's just a correction, and ultimately, Tesla will be, call me in 4 years at $1,000 or $750. Call me. That's what's going to happen.